I'm gonna be honest with you about how I honestly feel, and I predict, I feel that you're gonna have a hard time grasping what I say is truth. But I'm telling you how I feel. I'm not saying how it actually is. I'm saying how it is in here, not out there, not in your head, but in mine. Here's how I personally feel. Emotions here. I feel that I envy bald men, not men who have hair. I envy, I'm gonna say it again to make sure you heard that the first time, and yeah, I meant it. I actually, truly, fundamentally envy bald men, not men with full heads of hair. Now here's why. I want to convince you this is how I actually feel. Again, I'm not telling you how you feel, I'm telling you about how I feel here. It's kind of goes back to this concept of you can't kill me, I'm already dead kind of thing. If you've already lost all your hair and you know that you can't grow any on top, and at that point you're just going to shave it off or buzz it off or whatever, at that point you've got nothing to lose. That's one less thing to worry about, that you can focus on everything else in life that actually matters, because hair doesn't actually hold value in other people's heads like it does our own, right? And I know that a lot of us are having trouble grasping that. That's why I have to keep saying that out loud. But then some of you, the metal militia out there, shave it, Nick, when are you going to shave it? Shave it. You know, the thing about that, here's why. Here's one of the reasons why. Here's the problem, here's the flaw in that thinking. Because I'm only a Norwood 3. I'm not a Norwood 4 or 5. So for me, in the back of my mind, or not even the back, and maybe in the middle of my mind, I know that truly I've still got the option to maintain a hairstyle that right now people are actually really liking. So I'm not forced to buzz it off, I'm not forced to shave it off, but that does ultimately put a little bit of pressure on me to, well, if I can still have hair for these next couple years, should I go ahead and enjoy the ride until that ends? You know, that's the situation that I'm in. But if I didn't have that option, because I didn't have hair to get away with having this hairstyle or other hairstyles, if that wasn't even an option, then that's one less thing to have to figure out. I mean, it is a sinking ship either way. I mean, you know, tomorrow I turn 36, and I definitely predict that I'll be at Norwood 4 at age 40. That's really, I will be amazed if I'm not. And it's not something that I have emotions set up in. Oh no, when I finally lose my hair, oh no. It's like, I know it's gonna happen, just like I know I'm gonna die one day. Like, I'm not fearing something that I already know is gonna happen. But if you're already bald, I mean, when I say bald, here's what I mean by that. I mean, you can't grow hair. It's gone up here. You're Norwood 4 or 5. I say 4, I know that's not completely bald, but for me personally, once I hit Norwood 4, for me personally, not you and everyone else, but for me personally, Norwood 4, that's when I'm like, okay, I don't even care about trying to make a hairstyle work. I can make something definitely work with Norwood 3. Norwood 4, nah, I don't care anymore. But at that point, man, that's just one less thing to worry about. So if you're bald and you have no choice, you don't have to worry about it. It's never been cooler than it is now to be bald, and especially to shave it. That's what I'm personally implying here. I envy bald guys. They've got one less thing to worry about than I do, and they're cool. That's honestly how I feel. And I think a lot of you are going to struggle the fact that I really do feel this way, and I'm not trying to make myself feel better or make other people feel better to relate to the demographics in my subscribers that are in this Norwood 4, 5, 6. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm saying this because I honestly feel this way. I want to close on this note, and it might even need to be its own video, but I just don't see what real advantage there is of having hair as you get older anyway. I mean, I've interviewed men that are much older than me that have that full head of hair, and it's not like their lives are any better because of it. I mean, they'll still reveal to me they still have their own struggles, and just one of them happened to not be worrying about hair. I mean, like even for me, you don't see any gray hair, do you? I don't dye my hair, you know. So, and there's people that are younger than me, like, man, must be nice not having to dye your hair. And it's funny. It's like, well, yeah, I guess you're right. I haven't thought about that. And people with hair kind of have that same reaction when I bring it to their attention. They're like, yeah, I've had things to worry about, but losing my hair is not one of them. I just, when I am too, it's just like, I don't know. It's just that bald guys seem to have moved past that part in their life that they don't have to worry about it at all. They don't have to, again, there's no option to be able to, you know, rebrand themselves with this cool haircut. That's not something they even do. They're just consistent with their baldness. And I like that. So yeah, I truly, in my heart, I envy men who are already bald. Now, this isn't a death wish to my hair saying I hope it hurry up and fall out. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying when that day comes, it'll honestly be a bit of relief.